Hey everyone, and welcome to the 115th episode of We're All in the Same Boat. I'm your host, Luke Roxwold, and today I am with no hosts at all.
Yeah.
I'm only here with guests. Everyone bailed. Nick's gone. Michael's gone. Shane is gone. I always knew this day would come, but it's just me and Austin.
What's up?
Jordan.
Heyo.
And Nick.
Sup?
As always, you can check us out on Instagram at WAITSB Podcast. That's where we keep up to date on all the stuff that we're doing. We post polls. It's interactive and fun. Come join the family because I could use some friends since all my friends bailed tonight.
So sad.
Gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks. So we're talking about
this whole podcast.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we were talking about. We were actually talking about the show Discord because we were talking about
the show Discord.
What we should talk about. Oh, sorry, the show Community on Discord. But we're talking about the show Community, which I have never seen. How does it compare to Parks and Rec in The Office?
We could make a show called Discord about the different types of wires.
It's like, what are you going to record with? I'm going to record with Discord.
Discord.
Which
right
one?
here.
I don't like Discord. It gets tangled with all the other cords.
No, but seriously, so hold up. So Nick, you've seen the show Community.
Yeah.
And Jordan, you've seen the show Community.
Yes. It's pretty good.
And Austin, you've never seen it? And I've never seen it.
I've just heard about it.
So this is a anti-Roxwold show.
Everyone's against you today.
But no, I was saying that, but like before we started recording, we were talking about this show. This is for the listeners. We were talking about this show, and I said that I had never seen it, and that multiple people have told me to watch it. And I actually went to community college for a while, and I don't know how much that actually adds to the experience of the show.
It won't.
Okay, well, I don't know why I should watch it. Convince me. This is your job now.
Do you
Tell
like
me
Always
what.
Sunny?
Wait, is it funny? Yes.
No.
All right.
Wait,
Oh.
it's like It's Always Sunny?
No, it's like
Elements.
It's not like that, is it?
I
Elements.
don't know. It's not like Elements. I'd say it's like I don't know. There's similar humor in some
Funny things
some
happen.
places, but it's not like they're a bunch of assholes like in Always Sunny.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like their key thing is that every single episode you're like, dude, I think they're gonna have a little heart, and they suck. They always
Yeah,
suck
they
in
just
every single episode. They're horrible people. And it's always a sad ending.
Did you watch Rick and Morty, Luke?
So I've seen like 2 episodes, and I
Okay.
love the song "Evil Morty."
Na 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 na.
Yeah, dude, it's so catchy. Have you heard it, Nick? Oh, we can try. Hold on. I have an idea.
Oh,
We
you
can
can drop
try.
Copyright
Yep.
incoming.
What topic? Okay, I just tried to be prepared in this episode, and now I'm not. I'm gonna actually pull up this song.
While you're doing that, Community is written by Dan Harmon, the same one of the creators of Rick and Morty. And so the humor it's dark,
Oh, okay.
absurdist. Has
Community is dark.
they're definitely dark.
I didn't know
very
it was a dark show.
So
But
there's
it's like really well written.
so
The stories are so elaborate, and it's just insane.
yeah.
It's like for a TV
yeah.
show, I was
Wow.
really, really impressed at how much it made me think.
There's
Okay.
a lot of those elements in there. What's great about it is when they mix this absurdist humor with that dark side plots. So as you're discovering things about the characters, right, and they have these interwoven stories. One moment you're thinking this Dean is just an idiot, right? Just something stupid about him. And for the most part, one of the main characters is. But his expression of himself gets weirder and darker and more creepy as it goes on. And then all these characters have these really awful dark moments that they're hiding and pretending to be other people. So they go into these weird, absurd, dark places. So the story will start off with they're just going to class. They're just trying to pass and cheat to get credits, right? And then it goes down into a wormhole of just this disgusting, like, human thought and emotion all thrown into a blender, and you're like, what? And then it's spread out. Like, it'll question everything. It's hilarious.
All right, can you guys see my screen right now?
It says watch stream. So
Watch stream, yeah.
Click on it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works.
Yeah,
We're trying some. All right,
You gonna watch a
community
clip?
show. I'm pulling it up. Ah, we could. Dude, I set up, basically, I had a break. I had a day off yesterday, and I spent it the whole day just like setting things up to change things up on this podcast. But so now we should be able to stream. I should be able to play videos so you guys can watch them. I can watch them.
Does audio transmit
awesome.
through this?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
dark
let's
sick
try this.
twist.
This is the Rick and Morty theme. Let's see if it plays. Is it playing?
This is such a good episode. Yeah, it's
Is it
playing.
actually playing?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why don't I hear it? All right, hold on. One little bit of troubleshooting. 1 second. Okay. I'm not sure what to do right now. Why don't I hear it? No, I failed. my whole
We're hearing
experiment
it.
was a failure. Oh no.
You heard it earlier, but now it's not working.
Is this song in the show?
Yeah.
Oh. I know how to fix it. I'm fixing it. Yeah, listen to this song. Okay, I hear it now. We're good. Listen to how good this is.
Oh, I remember this.
Dude, I love this song. It was like in Vines and stuff. How well can you guys hear me over the music?
Pretty well.
Is it too
Pretty
loud?
well. That's good.
Okay,
No, that's good.
I can barely hear
Yeah,
the
it's such a
music,
goofy
though.
song. Listen.
Are there lyrics?
I think there's versions of it that do have lyrics, but I think where this episode ends. Like, okay, hold up. Who actually does watch the show? So you watch it, Jordan, right?
Yeah, I've seen it all.
And okay. So I've seen the episode that this is in, and I guess I don't remember what happens. Isn't it Mortys that are getting space? They're like shooting Mortys off into space, and they're all dying. And the episode ends with all these dead Mortys, like clones. They're all like sucked out into space, and they're just like floating away, and the music's playing.
Refresh me. So there's so in the Rick and Morty universe, Rick is the smartest, and the Rick you're following, because there's multiple Ricks. The Rick you're following, C-137, is the smartest person in the universe, and in the multiverse, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This Morty is his counterpart, so he's the one who's controlling his own Rick. So putting that to the side, basically, evil Morty here ran for president, took over the Citadel of Ricks, which is a space station that he created to protect himself and other Ricks.
Dude,
and all their Mortys are here. And then get into a giant battle. It's ridiculous.
You would probably like
Insane.
this show, Nick. Have
It's
you not
so
ever seen it? You've never watched it
absolutely
ever?
would. I've watched a few episodes and I love it, but I don't know why I stopped watching it. I think I watched with some friends and then we just didn't continue. I don't know.
I feel that.
I might
feel
go
that.
back to it because Hulu took South Park off. So I gotta find a new Hulu go-to show.
A new cartoon show.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can see. I want to find the scene. Maybe this is it. Let me just see. There's
like
two
a
endings.
3-minute scene.
This Rick.
Okay, so that one, I remember that one.
You gotta listen.
Oh yeah, look at how like intense this is. Wait,
I've actually seen this episode.
you're right here.
He had to be stopped. He couldn't be allowed to win. Then you should have worked on your aim, bro. He's alive? No. You gotta listen.
So this is his campaign manager who tried to assassinate him for the audience.
Morty is not what he seems. Yeah, well, no Morty seems like a president. He won? Yeah. It was a blowout.
Oh yeah, because he's got all those things
Blowout. It was almost
to prove something or something.
Oh my god.
Security now too. Why am I still
Dude, I have to watch this. I would love this.
This is so intense, like for a cartoon.
But I violated at least a dozen departmental codes. New department, new codes, new Citadel. Did we miss graduation?
This is so quiet. Might turn it up.
No graduation.
Yeah, it's a
no new
Oh, you
very
want me to turn
quiet.
it?
School's curriculum is changing.
How's that?
I don't know and I don't have to know. I've been fired. Good luck, turds. Holy crap.
I can turn it up louder if you want me to.
I think this works.
Sorry I'm late, Mr. President. Had a little crisis at work.
He's got the Willy Wonka outfit on.
Problem? A little more off the top. You were saying, Garment District Rick?
We were saying, President Morty, that we don't care who sits in that seat. A Rick, a Morty, a goddamn Jerry, doesn't matter. We've been running the Citadel since before the council, and you'll find that
A Jerry.
we're now.
Speak for everyone here?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
think it's important to be clear. Raise your hand if he speaks for you.
Just kills him.
Off the top.
Don't know.
Oh my god.
Is it?
Yes, goddamn, yes. It's great.
Seems like a good time for a drink and a cold, calculated speech with
He's so evil.
overtones.
I love he describes what he's gonna do.
Politics. About order.
This is a
Just
very
I
Frank
love this
Underwood
music
speech.
for the ending.
Power.
This is so good. I actually haven't watched this show a lot, but I love this scene.
Now is the time for action.
Oh, I was saying the space battle earlier. This is the wrong episode.
This is what I was talking about.
Later.
They're all got spaced out.
Might have given away. Spoiler. Sorry.
This show's been out forever. If you this is
Yeah,
spoiling
at this
it, then
point, you're out.
it took so long. But I love the way the music changes here, right here. I love those chords. Anyway, sorry, just wanted to try and play that because I set that all up all over the work week, so or all over the day off that I had during this week. So anyway,
Well, yeah, you took the time to do it, so might as well do it.
I know I'm curious to see what it sounds like, but we'll see. So
We'll see. I mean, all of this is a test. This
It's
is
gonna
just
be in
a
the
test.
podcast and everything.
We'll see.
what'd you say?
Hopefully.
Or that audio is all gonna be in the podcast.
Yeah,
If it's not, we're
Yeah, we'll
just sitting
try
there
it.
silent for a while.
I know. No, it is. I'm like looking up at it, hoping it is. Who knows? This episode might even just like fail or something like that. But or it might get taken down. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have just shown that. But whatever.
Technically,
First time for everything.
I don't think your podcast is big enough to probably get hit really hard with the copyright just yet.
Well,
I
In
think
another
shit.
couple of years, it might.
If they did, I would just pull it down. I think I would just take
I
the
mean,
video off.
How many listeners do you
with
get?
all
a
the
month?
bots that have got stuff now, it's
Oh,
a matter
yeah.
of how, if anything, it's the big ones that manage to, weather through the copyright
Yeah.
strikes.
Well, Rogan's
Yeah,
even
'cause
getting hit with them to the
it's
point where he's
really
probably
This could be the
like,
last episode.
What do you think?
we'll be all on the same
Yeah,
ship
Rogan-
instead of the same boat.
And it's got a hole.
It's got a
The
hole.
pirate ship. We are pirates.
Who don't do anything.
So what do you guys think about? Actually, this is kind of funny. We're gonna take the topic this direction. So I was at the grocery store like a month ago. With all this stuff going on, you got to make your occasional trips to the grocery store with a mask, and I just trying to find some fun things to buy, and I found something that I've never seen before. It was a Sour Patch Kids cereal. We're going.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So, dude, Sour Patch Kids with milk, though. I don't know.
It's not going to
So-
be Sour Patch Kids. It's going to be like a Sour Patch Kids flavor. Like it's
I
not
know,
going to
but
be
the
actual sour.
Sour and milk are not two words I think go well together because of what they mean.
But maybe
You
it's
know?
like they're sour and then sweet.
Well, I think they're also on opposite ends of the pH spectrum if we want to get into chemistry, which basically means it's like having water.
What was your experience?
It just cancels out everything, all the flavors.
Well, because sour stuff tends to have really low pH, and from what I understand, milk is pretty high in pH. So
I can see it
for
tasting
people
like
who
water.
don't know, the low pH is like acids, and high pH is like bases. Low pH stuff tends to be sour, and high pH stuff tends to be bitter.
So you bought the cereal.
I'm imagining myself eating it now, and I am imagining a watery taste. I don't like it. I don't like this, but I still want to try
This is
it.
like you. The way you said that was like a director imagining how he's going to direct a film. You're like, I see Kurt Russell playing the main character. Like no, but apparently Sour Patch Kids is like no new thing to them. because apparently there is the Sour Patch Kids cereal, and then there is a Sour Patch Kids ice cream. I don't know what it is with the dairy. And then
sounds awesome.
there's, you were telling me, Austin, there's like a whole nother, isn't there a whole nother Sour Patch Kids? What were you saying it was?
They're making a beer.
I'm down.
Yeah, sour
What?
and what?
That makes sense
Sour
though.
Patch Kids
That would
flavored things.
They already have sour beers.
Why do they do everything?
Have you guys had the
They have
cookie
a
yet?
sour.
It was Sour Patch
Oh,
Cookie,
I've actually-
Sour Patch Kids.
I've
cookie.
heard- I know someone. They told me that's actually really good. They said, "quote unquote," it is life changing. The cookie, the Sour Patch Kids cookie, the cookie
wouldn't
with
go-
Sour Patch Kids inside of it.
I
It's
wouldn't
got
go
Sour
that
Patch
far.
Kids inside. I thought it was like a giant
I'm just
Sour
gonna
Patch Kid cookie. Like one cookie was a Sour Patch Kid.
Life changing isn't necessarily good though. There are lots
That's
of
right,
things that are
you're right.
life changing. Like losing an
that's
arm
right.
is life changing.
It's true.
Oh man.
Fine. These
Wow.
guys are taking. These guys are taking over. Okay. There's Sour Patch Kids, the regular. And isn't there another flavor of Sour Patch Kids? Like Sour Patch
There's
Kids that are like
tropical-
I was gonna say the tropical flavor. In addition to
That
this,
sounds awesome.
there is Sour Patch Kid Go-Gurt.
That makes
Ooh.
sense.
There is Sour
sounds
Patch
good.
Kids Jelly Beans.
Why are they making so many dairy things?
You can
Sour
order
Patch
your-
They have
Kids.
ice cream, cereal,
Hold on.
yogurt.
Sour Patch Kids ice cream. We said that one already. Sour
Yeah.
Patch Kid marshmallows. What?
What? That's sour. I want to try all of these. We should have a Sour Patch Kids day.
They
That
have
sounds a
Sour
little
Patch
weird with
Kids.
the word kids in it, but
You can make your own mix of Sour Patch Kids.
man,
Like
They have Sour Patch Kids candy corn.
I love candy corn.
I don't
They
understand.
should put the
Candy
Sour
corn.
Patch Kids candy
Dude,
corn
candy
in the
corn-
Sour Patch Kids ice cream, and that'd be awesome.
I think candy corn is the most controversial candy.
Is
Yeah.
it?
I think so.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think of all candies that people
It's
either
got the
love
most
or hate.
hate, and then I don't think people
Because
love
people-
it. I think people like it or hate it.
I think it's on the same level
People
as coconut.
trash it. People trash candy corn. Like there's people that would be like, you can like any candy corn, it's fine so long as it's not candy. Or sorry, you can like any candy so long as it's not candy corn.
I like candy corn, so they would not be my friend.
True.
People say that about coconut, and I don't. I'm like, no, it's
Yeah,
no.
I don't like coconut.
Do you not like coconut?
It's the
almond
texture.
joys. Not a fan.
All right, hold on.
It tastes like
the cereal.
bad milk.
It does.
But coconut on Samoa Girl Scout cookies.
no.
It's all right.
What?
If you
Bad
buy
milk.
anything but Thin Mints, you're just crazy.
Oh no, you're
mean-
one of those people.
I buy the whatever
That's
the
my
most
primary
basic.
Their peanut butter cookies
Oh,
are good too.
I buy
Dude,
the basic ones. What are the basic white ones? Like they're basic and white. I'm not saying like
We've
basic
had this.
white
We've
people
had
get
this
them, but
conversation a couple times on the podcast about Sour Patch Kids. Most
what are
people
the
do
types of
think. Wait a
cookies? I
second.
have to Google it.
Actually, here's the
That's
thing. I thought there was 4. There's not 4. There's like 11 different flavors.
Oh, there's a ton.
Yeah,
Yes.
hold on.
So the cereal, did you try it?
No, I didn't
looking
get
for
it,
the
but I was
cookie.
gonna say
Oh.
I didn't. I actually got to see the beer, Sour Patch.
I don't think it's out yet.
I know, but I
beer
need
is
to see.
I did try
I gotta
the cookie.
fact check you.
The cookie is pretty
Sour.
good.
Man, I want those Girl Scout cookies now. I just Googled
Sour
them. Now.
Patch is what the ale should be called.
Sour Patch Ale.
Yeah.
Why is it not a sour though? I mean, that's just this. Why is it? That bothers me. Why is it an ale and not a
Why?
sour?
Well, it says it's
Yeah.
a barrel-aged sour ale, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold
okay.
up.
Maybe
I'll show it to
misunderstood
you.
what sour was.
Here it is. I'm showing it to you guys now. I'm sharing my screen. This is it right here.
I've
Sour Barrel Kids.
Pre-order. Mob crap. Where can I get this?
IBU.
Are you
What is that?
streaming
Isn't that
some?
the bitterness? Isn't this the bitterness? Yeah. Can you guys see it?
Yes, yes.
Sour Barrel Kids? What the heck?
Yeah. What's IBU? Isn't that how bitter it
No.
is?
No, I don't know. I thought it was, but I'm not 100%.
So to make it aged, they had planned this like years ago.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know how long they age sours. That's not.
So why doesn't every business ever plan to make a beer? Because they have to have 10 years advance, right? How many years does it age?
Beer doesn't age that long. You don't need a couple weeks to a couple months. It doesn't take that long.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not
whiskey
whiskey.
is the one.
Yeah, whiskey's like a year. Well, technically, you just need a couple of days for whiskey, but
I think I heard that with whiskeys, what they end up doing is they'll actually buy barrels that are already aged, and then they'll mix different barrels together.
yep.
And then that's their sale is not like we made this from scratch. It's like we took this whiskey and we put it through X number of things, and now it's here.
Yeah, that's how new companies get started, and then they make a profile, like the flavors they want, and then they come out, and then as they're waiting for their whiskey to age and everything, that's how they do it. It's like you can't start a company and like, yeah, guys, in 10 years we'll be making something, we'll have something ready for you.
It's funny that basically means that whiskey at the store is a whiskey preset.
Yep.
It's like,
Every
can I
company
have
makes their
that
own
whiskey
profile.
template, please?
Do you want the Jack Daniels version or the Maker's Mark version? Well,
Yeah. That's actually what we've been having at my house lately. Is the Maker's Mark.
which one? Just
Actually,
standard
so
of
it's
40.
the 46 actually.
I like the 46.
That's what we've been getting. Yeah.
That's the better one of the two, but it's more money.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing wrong with the normal Maker's Mark. I prefer
yeah, so-
Buffalo Trace.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that unpleasant experience of learning just the number of things that Sour Patch Kids has made.
That was unpleasant.
And I shared it. I took a picture of it, of me holding the box, and I forget the quote. I forget the quote that I had, but it was something like, "You have to go too far to figure out how far you can go." And I was like, "Well, we
That's a good
found
quote.
it. This is it. Too far." And that photo, the Sour Patch Kids, the picture of my hand holding the Sour Patch Kids cereal, out of all the photos I've ever taken of Ruji, all the photos I've taken of myself, all the backgrounds, waterfalls, I've taken pictures of cities, I've taken pictures of events and things in slow motion, all these different things. That was it. That was the one. That was the photo that got the most attention out of any photo I've ever shared. I had like 15 people respond to it, like, what? So yeah.
Well, I know I actually responded to that because I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure this exact photo is on my phone.
Oh, really? Did you find it too? At the
Because I
same-
saw it
at
in the store and I was
store?
like, I kind of want to try this, but I'm kind of afraid.
I just don't understand the whole milk concept. I feel like the sour pieces of the candy would fall off into the milk. And you know how when you have sugar
only way to
cereal
know
and
is
you're a
to try it.
monster? True. But I mean,
Wait,
you know when you pour...
wait, who's the monster?
No, I
The people who made this, they're
Hold
the
on.
monsters.
No, I said, you know when you're... Okay, here's what I was about to say. I was going to say, you know when you're a monster and your sugar cereal isn't sweet enough already, so then you put sugar into it? And then and then and then when you pour the milk onto it, the sugar falls to the bottom of the bowl, and then you can eat the sugar with the milk at the very end. So
Oh, you guys don't dry it out and use it for later? Oh my gosh.
I could.
Okay,
Pet-
so-
It's condensed milk.
Petrify
Yeah, just make condensed milk out of it.
So I was thinking that because we used to do that when we were kids because we were insane, but we would
Drink
let
the
the sugar
sugar
fall
milk.
to the bottom, and then we would scoop it up with the spoon and we'd call it medicine and we'd eat it. But I'm trying to picture that exact same scenario, except instead of sugar, it's just the sour particles that are on the Sour Patch Kids, and then just eating
they-
that. You
Maybe you
eat
can
one, and
enlighten
your
me
whole
here.
tongue would just burn off.
Literally melts. Now,
See,
what are they?
all
Are they
this is
putting
just
actual
making me
candy
think-
on the flakes themselves, or are they just flavoring the cereal? Because from what it sounds like, they're actually putting candy on the flake. Because if it's anything like Fruity Pebbles, then it's just going to be a flavor. You know, their flavor profile with the cereal. So, because is it like a sour sugar coating on the top,
We're-
like frost,
I'm-
like it's
I'm
a
about to
frosted
pull it up.
sour?
We're gonna look.
This makes
we're
all
gonna
the difference in the world,
investigate
man.
this. Here it is.
If it's clumps of candy in your milk, I'm down. I'll try it.
So two things I want to notice. One is that this has 4 stars. So apparently I'm the weirdo here. Four stars. And also the other thing proving that I'm a weirdo is it says we're sorry this product is not available, which either means the product was so terrible that they got rid of it, or it was so good that everyone was like, quarantine, get the Sour Patch Kids cereal, and now it's gone.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna try it.
Let's see what's inside.
Let me see if it is. Let me see if it's on Amazon.
Wonder if
Sugar.
the reviews are all fake. We should watch a
you
review.
can-
The first review on that site is tastes pretty fine, man. 3 stars.
It's all right. 3.
It's all right.
Quality.
It's like not good, not bad. Just
Yeah, let's read through some of these. Good. Tastes pretty fine,
my God.
comma, man. I liked it. 4 stars. It was pretty good. Not my favorite, but good. From Not
my
a
favorite.
Robot.
Oh,
who writes reviews for cereal? Like who
Tastes
writes good
great.
reviews for like
This
What's the
guy
fruit?
says, yeah, I know. Like the fact that, dude, I don't even take reviews on like
Oh.
Yelp. I know someone who did that. And I was like, you do that? I just read them. I'm selfish. I don't share my opinions. I
Yeah,
just
I
let
think
people
it's
tell me.
2% of users will contribute to a community.
dude, I
online.
love. Yeah, that's fair. I love
Yeah,
Chris's review here. Tastes great. So I went and bought 4 boxes at Walmart. He's trolling. Nobody does that. That's a troll.
Couldn't eat a better cereal than this. He did buy it during quarantine. Look at that. Look at the date, March 17th. That was right when it was getting ramped up.
It's so fake.
I love this though. Like I said, this guy's name
Why do they
is
have
not a
fake 2-star
robot.
reviews?
Not a robot. It's okay.
It's okay. Not the best, and I think they could improve.
That's probably a
Don't
real
know.
one.
Okay, but not the best. Left a
wanna
weird
buy it.
aftertaste. That surprises me. And got soggy pretty quick in the milk. I don't think I'll be buying it again.
See, that's
Shame.
that's definitely real.
That's the problem I have with Frosted Flakes. They're soggy so fast. So I put the milk
What?
first and then the flakes.
Frosted Flakes are so good though. What's the
I
best
know they
cereal?
get soggy.
What's
so
the
fast.
best
No.
cereal?
Okay, all right. I've been down this track for an hour and a half on stream. I'm not getting. Oh my god, we literally argued about this for an
well,
hour
you
and
have
a
the
half.
answer. What's the answer? What's the answer?
Okay.
It better be a good answer. If you took an hour and a half, you better give the right answer.
It came down to Frosted Flakes was
Yes.
either 1 or 2.
Yes.
Then it was what was the other one?
Reese's Puffs.
That was controversial.
No.
It
Yeah,
was
Reese's Puffs
Honey
is
Nut
not-
Cheerios,
No, that's not it.
and then someone. What was the other one? I think it was. No, it definitely wasn't.
Honey Nut
Fruity
Cheerios
Pebbles.
is just solid, but it's not the best. Like I would always
It's not
like
even
the bowl of
solid.
Honey
It's
Nut
just a
cereals.
regular, that's like a cereal your mom buys.
Well, it's a staple. And then somebody argued for shredded frosted mini wheats, and we're like, no,
No.
just
What?
go. That is
What?
not no.
Go
it's
eat
a
some
fine
hay.
no.
Put some frosting on it.
Exactly. No, I think the consensus came down to Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios, and then Fruit Loops.
All right, let's think about this though. Let's think about this.
Those are
Austin,
good.
I'm gonna ask. Hold on. Let's ask one. So Austin, if you had to choose between Lucky Charms and Frosted Flakes, which would you choose?
Lucky Charms.
Frosted Flakes.
That's tough. So
That is
if, I'm
tough.
gonna if I can buy extra marshmallows, then Lucky Charms.
Nick's like, can I just have the? Can I
Can I
just have
modify this?
I actually did that. I bought cereal marshmallows on Amazon, and they tasted the same. They were just smaller.
Nicholas, I bet you're
that
gonna
was a great
invent
week.
like you're gonna use a Daddy strainer, but for marshmallow cereal. Where you
That's
just pour it
so-
and all the cereal goes down, the marshmallows stay behind.
It's got like the little shape holes for each type, like the rainbow one.
It's just like one of those little little kid toys where they put this triangle in, but it's just the shapes of the different marshmallows.
He literally strains it out. It's like, nope, I just
This,
want marshmallows. I'll see you
I
later.
love it. Sorry, I'm scrolling through as we're talking. This review just says it's just 1 second of sourness and then it tastes like nothing. A bad cereal.
The miserable part of Lucky Charms is the cereal. Because I eat all the
Yeah.
cereal, then all the marshmallows, you know?
Dude, the
like-
cereal.
And but it's necessary because you need that amount of milk in your marshmallows.
No, it's
They
so
have to be
funny because
that
it's like
soft.
you're like, dude,
You can't just eat them raw.
the the not sweet parts are like that's necessary in the Lucky Charms because otherwise it's just nothing. Like it's just sugar. You're just eating sugar with milk. You have
But it's
to
also
have
like
it.
you need the marshmallows have to like soak
That's
in
like
the
eating
milk.
just the cream
for
filling
the
in a
amount of
donut
time it
without the
takes you.
donut. Like you need the
Tear the donut
donut.
apart.
You know, you need it because it's just too over the top to not have it. But I was thinking like
Yeah,
it's
no.
there's Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch.
Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks are great. They're better than Fruit Loops.
Apple Jacks.
The
The thing about Apple Jacks though is you eat one bowl and it's like, this is really good. And because I'm a fat ass, it's like, let me get a second bowl. I get the second bowl. I eat the second bowl, and then just the whole inside of my mouth is just wrecked. Same with Captain Crunch.
Oh, dude, Captain Crunches taste great, but dude, it's a freaking sandpaper in your mouth. Like, at least with Frosted Flakes, right?
So
and
true.
the way to eat Frosted Flakes, you get a smaller bowl, and you go back a couple of times. That's why they don't get soggy. You can eat them quick enough, and it's a perfect
milk
balance.
first and put a little bit of cereal at a time.
That's not that's too much work for
Nick
me.
you have the
But going back like
snobbiest.
8 times,
You have the
like,
snobbiest cereal process I've ever seen.
Well, first, you take an 8-ounce bowl, right? If you're halfway up with milk, you need exactly 4.0 ounces.
they fill
Then
it all the way
you
with
take
milk.
2 ounces
Ram.
of cereal. He literally has a scale. He's like just brushing cereal
It's
into the bowl.
basically like you're seasoning the milk.
Yeah, no, dude. I almost think
You're not
I almost
trying to
think
get
Nick-
good cereal.
hold
You're
on.
trying to get good milk.
I almost think that Nick, I can almost see you having the cereal in a bowl, and then a brush that you dip into the milk and just lather it onto the cereal.
Oh, that's not great.
Bro, let me introduce you to a spray bottle. It'll change your world.
You just pour the milk and you're like, all right, let me eat this now.
There's
Oh,
gotta be a way to resolve that issue. There's gotta be like a special bowl for Frosted Flakes. So, I know, like a net.
there is.
What if
No,
you have
there
like,
is.
No,
Hold
I know
on.
you're talking about the double bowl. I know. Well, my idea is better. Hear it
Of
out.
course you know what it is.
A blender?
Hear me out.
Just skip the skog and go right to
You
the
have,
blender.
you have a bowl.
I love it. You
It's
know
gonna
what
sound
this
so
is.
stupid, but let me explain. You have a bowl, and then you have like a net over the bowl. So you pour the milk in, so it like gets to where the net is, and then you pour the Frosted Flakes on the net.
Wait, I just
When you
realized
go for a
that.
So
dip,
it's a
No,
strainer. It's a strainer with a bowl.
You are
No,
making
it's like a
cereal.
flexible net.
That is cereal coffee.
No, it's like a net with
It's a
like
filter. It's literally a
I
coffee
drink it.
filter.
kind of. So when you
Oh,
go, when you
go
push
ahead.
your
Wait, let me
spoon
hear it,
down on
Stick.
the net, you get some milk on the spoon, but you still have crunchy Frosted Flakes.
Wouldn't it just be easier to have a blank bowl, fill the strainer up with cereal, hit it with milk, and then just like
No, you want to be able to dump a lot of Frosted Flakes and a lot of milk in there at the same time.
I loved it. Hold on.
It's,
So I
like,
said,
it's like a trampoline. You have your Frosted Flakes on like a trampoline that's hovering over some milk. So when you push your spoon down, the milk seeps through
so it's return of
until
okay.
into your
hold on.
spoon
Hear me out. Until
until a kid dies on it and then it gets sued.
no, I was gonna say until you push it down, the milk, the cereal goes into the milk. You get your spoonful, and you get so excited that you throw that spoon up to your mouth to eat it as fast as possible, and it just trampolines all the cereal out of the bowl. It's like,
You can
boom.
adjust. During the testing process, we would adjust the tension so that doesn't happen. The other thing is, I just thought of this. You have like your compartment next to the bowl that when you press down on the trampoline, it opens like a doorway for more Frosted Flakes to come in. So I was just thinking one of the problems could be if you have too many Frosted Flakes, you never reach
Why
the
is
bottom.
this not your business? Why is this not the business you're doing?
I don't know. This is a great idea. Like,
How about an automatic dispenser, right? So you just set a dispenser. You have a bowl. So it's like those dog water/food bowls. You just click a button, and it'll dispense 2 ounces of each into a bowl. You eat that, another 2 ounces, another 2. It's
I think
perfect.
that'd be so
Genius.
funny.
Are you
The
talking about
funniest
like
thing-
no, it's triggered by lasers that sense the spoon.
Hold on.
when you
Hold on.
enter the bowl.
Hold up. So the two funny things. Austin, Austin, you're a little quiet. I can't quite hear you, but like one of the things, it's just like I'm just hearing Nick in the background, like, "Hey, I'm gonna get some cereal." He walks off, gets his device, gets his cereal, and then in the background for 15 minutes, I'm just hearing meek as like the
Like,
I hear him like eating like, and then I just hear. All right, Austin, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm wondering if you want to do this like the little like watering bottles. I don't know what the proper term is for them that you have for like hamsters and gerbils and things, where you just have like your milk and your Frosted Flakes You have the little metal ball in there so that it doesn't, so that you don't get too much at once.
There you go.
Oh
Just
my,
drink
that's
that
so
the whole
genius.
day.
That could be the
I would
design,
putting
but like
IVs into a bowl to slow drip milk into the freaking cereal as we
you need
eat.
to
right,
work
hold on.
with
So-
a spoon. Like you need to be able to put your spoon down, and then once it enters the bowl, something happens there.
I like that idea. It's automatic. I don't have to think
Then
about it.
you can't have
is
to
that whole-
do
it-
stuff. We can't change human behavior of cereal consumption.
All right, hold on. I was going to
Cereal
say, like,
consumption behavior
the-
needs to remain the same.
the
what
snobbiness
is
of
on
this,
the spoon?
this. Hold on, Nick. The snobbiness of this, of like, you have to feel the spoon in your hand or it's not cereal. Like, it'd be like, no, the integrity of the bowl of cereal has to be maintained. Okay,
Yes.
so hold up. Can you guys see my screen still? I can't
Yeah.
believe you know what this is. I think it's so funny that I was like, hey, there is this obscure invention that someone made for cereal. I barely even got that out. And Nick was like, shut up. I get it. Yeah, I know what this is. I already know what this is. No, I know what that is. What should I even Google?
Cereal's a top 5 food for me.
Wait,
Frosted
device?
Flakes cereal bowl.
No, device.
Dude, double-sided
was it
cereal.
Frosted? Hold on. Was it Frosted Flakes, Jordan?
Frosted Flakes
Device?
cereal bowl.
Well,
no, that'll
I'm
get you.
Let me do this.
Hold on.
Device for keeping cereal dry.
Oh, see, I'm generic. I'll let Google do the work for me.
That's a good
Yeah,
Google.
here it is. Anti
Yes, there's the
soggy
automatic one.
cereal. Look,
That's it, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
it has a handle.
That's a pretty good idea. I like the thing on the right.
That's
where
so
it's
You're like,
simple.
you're
falls
like
into
it's
the milk.
not quite a
Not
trampoline
quite what I was thinking,
like
but-
my idea.
This is such a simplified version of what I was thinking.
But you
Just
have to
scooping
think. Here's the
cereal
thing:
into
for the
the milk, you're
trampoline,
good.
for the trampoline, how would you clean it?
I know.
Because that
I would just
milk-
make it- manufacturing would be expensive, and then the end consumer would have to pay too much money for it. They probably thought of the trampoline idea and ended up with this.
The amount
This-
of realism,
Thought and tried it.
the amount of realism that you matter of factly just said that. Like, yeah, they probably wouldn't go for it because then the consumer wouldn't want to pay for the.
Like, this is brilliant, too, because the design is clean and simple, and it looks attractive.
so
Where do you
weird.
buy that? I'm gonna buy one.
It's only
Medley
$25. It's 50% off.
What's it
Oh,
called?
that's such a
Cereal-
crap ad.
What's it called? The Don't Be
Anti-soggy
Fried cereal bowl?
separated cereal bowl.
You could probably get this on Amazon right now. Hold on, for $10. Let's see if we can find it real quick.
I feel like it's expensive because not a lot of people. $25.
They have it full of Oreos.
Just Crunch anti-sog. Oh,
Why is it under electronic?
Anti-sog. Let me
this
look
one's
this up.
not. This one doesn't have the little way for the cereal to go. Like that's what I.
Oh, there, you literally, there it is right there. It's a soggy cereal bowl.
Is it on? Hold on. Was it on? Is it on Amazon?
It
yeah,
auto-filled.
You gotta do two
How are
dips.
we on knives? Oh, you sog. Yeah, you put sog. Okay,
Oh,
there
here.
it is.
No. See,
There it
this
is.
one's no fun. This one's
not
no
good because
Oh,
this
it's
one-
at the bottom right there. It's at the bottom
Hold
right
up,
there.
hold up. I gotta explain to the listeners. So, the first thing that we looked up. Okay, actually, hold up. So the one on Amazon is a cereal bowl divided in half. It has a divider in the middle. One half gets the milk. The other half gets a cereal. Boring. We hate this version. The one that we found on the
version
other
sucks.
website is a pool of milk on one side with the divider. It has a little slide for the cereal to slide into the milk.
It was literally
It's
on the next
so
page
genius.
down, Luke, on Amazon. The exact same one. It was like two,
Like,
like
so
three
anti-
options down.
cereal doesn't all fall into the milk.
Is this it?
It's got-
Is this it?
Go that's down to your right. Yeah, there it is right there. It's 11
I'm
bucks.
looking at it.
I just saved you.
Uh,
I just saved you. It's the exact same design. It's just a different bowl.
Well, it's got a ridge here. Did this one have a
Wow.
ridge?
No, it did not have a ridge, but this one's also $11
I
cheaper.
think it does because
Oh, there it is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a
Yeah,
ridge.
it-
falling
No,
into
it
the
does. It does. It does.
This makes me
No,
angry.
no, this one doesn't have a ridge. There's no ridge right there.
It's no, it's not. It's not as big. It's right there. See, that's a ridge.
Enough people who
Or
care
it could
about
be the
the
shadow.
they made
That's
it,
not a ridge.
I don't,
and
I'll
then
you're
enough
probably
people
right.
that care about
Oh,
it
maybe
that
it is a
it
ridge.
was
Actually, you might be
Yeah,
right.
there-
That might be a ridge.
What did
Yeah.
you search on Amazon? I want to find this.
Anti-soggy cereal bowl.
The first one I got as a result was under electronics for some reason.
Anti-soggy cereal bowl.
Can I get you
Make
this
sure you put two
spoon?
G's.
Why do people think a divider is a good idea?
I want that. I want
I
that
want
cereal killer.
one spoon dip per bite. I don't want to dip
Can
it
you-
twice.
Can
I
you
thought
see
it was
this
a
right
cigar
now,
snob.
Nick?
You're a cereal snob. This is great.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Can you? Yeah, actually, here's the thing. So Jordan is like the number one person for snobby craft things. Like it's like he knows cigars, and you're like, oh, let's talk beer, whiskey. Jordan's like, yeah, anything that's the craft, and Nick's like, yeah, I get it. That stuff is cool, but let's talk about cereal.
no. Look, anything I can.
Are
take
you looking at my
from
screen,
just
Nick?
basic boring.
I'm trying to find. Ooh.
I want to get this spoon for you. It says Killer Cereal on it, and has a skull and crossbones.
You mean cereal?
And it is
killer?
made
Serial
in
killer?
Boston.
I need that.
Shall we
Chicken
go?
American
I can make
Boston.
a joke here that I'm just going to let it go.
Look at the ad for this. It says Serial Killer, Serial Killer, Serial Killer, and it just keeps showing pictures of the spoon. And then it's like, high quality stainless spoon, it's dishwasher safe, right? And then the last picture is like, elegant packaging.
Serious. This is so great. This is one of those dumb purchases you buy on Amazon at 2 a.m. when you're drunk.
Yeah, but I want the cereal bowl. I just don't. I want the $25 one because I know that one's good. But
Whoa, they're both plastic chunks. What do you mean that you both know they're good? They're both just molded plastic.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, all
both
these
from
ones are
Alibaba,
plastic?
and they're cheap plastic.
all these ones
That's
on
it.
Amazon look like they're just divided.
No, there literally is the exact same one with just a slightly larger lip. It's literally there. Can you? Here, I'll send you the link.
All right, here's the thing,
Oh
Nick.
wait, I found it. Soggy cereal bowl keeps cereal fresh, crunchy.
Yep,
Wheat.
that's it.
Okay, so there is a spoon. That we gotta talk about this spoon for a 2nd. Okay, so this is a Serial Killer spoon, but underneath it, there is another spoon that I can buy, and it would be a great spoon to give with someone as you give them coffee or something. So you give them the coffee cup with the spoon inside of it. They can stir it up. They can eat their coffee. On the spoon, like when they finish drinking their coffee, they'll see the message that's written on the spoon, and the message just says, "You have been poisoned."
Oh my, that's so ugly.
You fell for the classic blunder.
The cereal
there's
compartment is
a-
too small on this bowl.
This is a whole thing, though. There's spoons with messages on them. There's like,
I didn't
30
realize
of
this was
them.
a thing that I could buy.
yeah.
This would be a great gift, dude. Like, because this is one of those fun gifts you can just give somebody. They're inexpensive enough that you can just have fun with a couple of them. And then it's like, I didn't know I needed this. It's great.
Yeah, especially if these are high quality spoons.
Yeah. I would be happy to take like a couple. Like, there's some Star Wars logos on here or something. I'd be down.
Such a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah. Well, now
Like,
this is, see,
I don't have enough geek
listeners,
culture.
this is what happens when my hosts bail. I have nothing to talk about but cereal spoons on Amazon with funny
you're having
messages
fun.
written on them. No, I am. This is funny. It's just funny that like it has gone to this point.
This
Quality,
bowl of
the
cereal.
reviews are pretty good.
Oh,
Should
dude,
we,
that
know.
was all 5 stars.
should we segue into serial killers because of that spoon?
It gets so much darker immediately.
It makes
It's
so much
like,
sense. It makes so much sense going from cereal to serial killers.
well, what should we talk about with serial killers?
Do they
think
like
any-
cereal? What's their favorite cereal?
They like cereals.
What do they eat for breakfast before kill?
Oh, okay. All right,
Pancakes.
let's break the. No, why would
Not
you eat?
cereal.
All right, you're
Hold
getting
on,
ready to
let-
kill somebody. All right, it's 9 a.m. You get out of bed, right? Because you don't care. You go up to your cupboard. What are you gonna eat, right? Because you got to kill somebody in like an hour and a
Actually,
half.
yeah.
You
This is
can't
a
eat
great
something
point.
heavy.
This
I
is
mean,
a
it's
great
something
point.
lean.
Because think about this. Did you guys ever see? Okay, what do all the creepy people in movies drink? They
I
don't
would
drink
drink all
beer.
the coffee I have.
They don't drink whiskey.
was
They
gonna say
drink
black
milk.
coffee.
Because for some reason,
Oh,
drinking
yeah,
milk
that's right. Yeah.
is very creepy. And so it's like, so what is a serial killer gonna have for breakfast?
Dang, I drink milk. Am I creepy? Yes.
I mean, do you want to go there?
You know, that's
As he
actually
sits in a
there's-
dark room on a podcast.
there's some people that are like anti drinking milk.
That's weird.
For why?
Like they
'cause
just
of
don't think.
cows,
Is no one here? Everyone's fine. I drink milk. I'll drink milk like just.
I just
Throw
don't
it
like
back.
the way it tastes and the
I
texture. Like it's
love
not.
milk. Oh my god, so good.
I'm not 8 months old anymore. I don't need milk.
Yeah, you're like, why is Nick 6'4"? And it's like, well, he
It's
drank
like, how
milk.
did you get so tall? I
How
have made
tall
a
are you, Nick?
grievous error.
I'm 6'3", so yeah.
Yeah, see.
But I
No, it's not the
Monster.
genetics.
I drank a
it's
ton
milk.
of milk and I drank no caffeine until I was like 16.
You'd
My
think
parents
that
would not let me have caffeine, but I had chocolate,
'cause
so maybe, yeah.
just would make sense. You'd think it's a genetic thing, Jordan, until you see both my brothers Austin's on this podcast, but like they're both taller than me by like 4 inches, and I don't know what happened.
But you're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
a
what
trend.
they
The
started
oldest will be shorter.
feeding them, but they weren't feeding it to me.
I'm the tallest and I'm the oldest.
Ooh,
Oh, is Carl
you
not
might go
taller?
against the curb.
No,
I thought
Carl's not
Carl.
tall.
Oh, that's fair.
No.
I know. I was pretty positive that the oldest is normally shorter than the
Yeah, I don't know
second
what
one. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I
It
have
might be
seen
true.
that. I have
It's
seen
just
that
not-
multiple
I might be an
times.
outlier.
You could be an outlier. Yeah. I could be wrong. I don't know the actual data on it. It's like because it's like the first one. I'm not going to go into why because I don't know why.
You're like the reason why. Never mind. Let's not.
See,
do
I'm in
that, 'cause
sales. Like
don't know.
I can like break something down, like why a manufacturer would make something the way they make it, because a customer's like, why would they do it this way? I'm like, if you look at the product, it's very obvious how it's built. I'm like, I don't
All
know
I can
anything about
see-
genetics.
As soon as
know
you do
nothing.
that, it's like the customer's like, "Hey, can you explain to me why this is?"
You
As
have no
soon
idea
as
how
they
many times.
say that, the meme from The Hangover with the numbers starts like flashing around your head as you're trying
That's
to figure
exactly
out what
what
to tell
happens.
them. And you're like, because the aerodynamics of the leather makes the you're like, what?
Dude, that was me selling vacuums. I hated that.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause Nick,
sir,
you
the
worked at
reason why-
Sears like
I was just
forever.
selling TVs, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna have you guys sell vacuums." I'm like, I don't even use a vacuum.
You want this? Sucks up all the stuff on your floor. Here's another one. Sucks up all the stuff on your floor.
This motor goes woo. This motor
Oh,
goes.
dude, there's,
woo.
no,
Like,
there's
they go-
two.
they
There,
point
hold
at
on.
these 2 vacuums that
two-
look very similar and go, "What's the difference? Why is this one more expensive?" And I would probably say something stupid like, "That one's on sale."
Here's the
Well, that
thing.
makes
I'm
sense.
thinking, dude, there's too many opportunities. It's like, dude, what's up with these vacuum cleaners? And you're like, I don't know, they all suck.
I know. Customers always tell me, they always responded with like, "You don't know what you're talking about, do you?" And I'm always
Like,
like,
no.
But yeah, I mean, I
feel
really
like-
just would read stuff off the little signs, and somehow
Well, that's like 90% of the jobs. Like the information's
Yeah.
literally in front of your face. I had a customer the other day walk and go, "How much is this door?" I walk over to the sticker and go, "It's $249. Would you like it?" Like, "Oh, I didn't see that." Like, you were looking at it for 4 minutes. How did you not
I
see the
know.
sticker?
in
Dude,
the
that's-
actual process of like being a salesperson, you have to do like feature benefit selling.
Oh my
So you
God,
have
I
to
hate that
connect
so
the
much.
feature to a benefit. I can do that with TVs pretty easily, but with vacuums, it's like, I don't know. I mean, you push it on the carpet and it goes. Like, what?
See, I can make
This
something
one's
on the spot
handle's a
with
little bit
vacuums.
further up. You know,
Like
I
a
would
Dyson
like-
versus.
I'd be a terrible salesman. I'd be the sort of person to be like, so this, this version, you probably don't need this. You could probably get by with something cheaper and smaller.
You would give the facts of a product versus the reasons you should buy said product.
they're like, which
The difference
vacuum?
between consumer and business sales is like so insane, because like when you sell to consumers, you have to tell them about like features and stuff, and like you have to connect a bit more emotionally. But with business, it's like you don't tell them what the features are, you only tell them the benefit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
I'm
even know the
getting
features.
my website traffic, and then they ask how, and then you tell them, but only at a very broad level. Like it's weird.
Actually, it's funny. Like this whole concept, this sales concept, is basically, Nick, what I used with you to get you on this podcast. I used a sale technique, because this is what I said. I'm gonna go up and read it. I said, I was just like, "Hey, do you want a podcast? I'm looking for people to join." He goes, "No thanks. I just finished work and just want to chill." And I said, Nick, how can I make the podcast chill? And then he was like, "All right, I'll come on." But it's just like, that's literally that's a business technique, because they're like, "Yeah, but I this whatever reason is why I can't buy it." And you're like, "Okay, but then how could I get that for you? How can I make it
Yeah.
that
Oh,
way?"
dude, it's if you can, like, most of the time it's just meeting the emotional need and not the actual need. I can't tell you. I sold phones for 3 years, and let me tell you, one generation of iPhone to the next, even today, it's a complete waste of your time and money. They support them for 5 years, and all they do is upgrade the camera ever so slightly. Don't
I
waste
would
your
just say
money.
it just
Anyway.
depends on the person. Don't tell this, because
Oh,
Nick
dude.
still has an iPhone 6. Don't say this. Don't tell him.
Okay, Nick, you need to get a new
He
one.
still has an
I need a
iPhone
new
6.
one.
They have jumped so far ahead of the 6, it's not even funny. But
Yeah,
it's still
I-
the same premise.
No, I get you.
It's like,
no, it's,
I keep
I've been
saying,
trying.
I'll just
Hold on.
get the iPhone forever thing, and
I
No.
I have been trying to get Nick to upgrade his phone for like 6 years. And then like 4 years ago, he's like, dude, my phone is so full, I can't download the Facebook Messenger app because there's not enough space. He
You have the 16 gig model. don't
he
you?
still has that phone. Nick has spent all this. He spent all this money on his guitar amp because Nick is like sorry to make
he's
fun of
that
you.
guy.
This might not be that chill anymore. Sorry, but like
No, this is
Nick,
chill.
he like gets so obsessed with things being just right, and so he bought all this guitar equipment. But then he has the same phone for so long, and he's just like, yeah, I don't care. And I'm the same way
Dude, I spent
about certain things.
I probably spent like $1,000 recording just a guitar solo, and that's a phone. Like,
Nick,
Of one
dude,
song.
Okay. Let's do something here real quick. Let's break this
well,
down.
after I figured it out for that one song, I had a template to go off of for like all the other stuff.
I know, but Nick, once you buy one phone, it's your
yeah,
phone, and you get to keep it forever. It's the same argument.
Yeah, it is.
What were you gonna say,
I mean,
Jordan?
I should get a new phone. You're all correct. I'm wrong.
Here's
But
here's the reason why. Here's the reason
I'm
why at
just
this
sitting
point.
here being wrong. I just keep being wrong.
All you gotta do, you don't even have to go anywhere, Nick. All you gotta do is pull up whatever carrier app you use, order phone, you're done. That's it. It's easy.
Man, that sounds
It's
awesome.
easy. Dude, okay, here's the reason you're going to want to upgrade now. They extended the
Because your
battery
phone
life
is
by
terrible?
a couple hours. I'm trying to sell him on the fact
True,
that his phone
true,
is
sorry,
terrible, and you're
sorry,
just telling
yeah.
him the fact that his phone
You
is
don't
terrible.
have to
That's not how
tell
the
me.
sales works.
I know I need a phone.
Just get a new one.
Let me hear this. Let me hear this
Faster,
sales
more
pitch.
Storage. All right.
I hear that
So-
actually.
So you've had
Sit
your
back
phone
and-
for what now? You said 5 years, Nick?
Probably 6.
6?
I don't know.
What's it-
Whenever
what's
the
it,
iPhone 6 came out, I got it.
I'll look
you
up
just
when
what's
it-
the brand?
Keep
Okay.
going. I'll look
So
it up.
what?
now.
Which did you get the 16 gig model or the 32?
I think the 16.
Okay.
Nick,
So for the
it
same
came out
price,
in September 2014. Oh my god!
Jesus.
This phone,
it's 6
Wait.
years old.
this phone. You got this phone
20
before I moved to California.
Oh,
I still lived
man.
in Virginia when you got this phone. Nick.
Jeez. It is 6 years ago. Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
Dude,
All right,
like
sorry.
the base model
I could make
iPhones
fun of you
now
a little
are
bit.
No, it's
triple
okay.
your memory capacity, 3 times your speed, quadruple your display
I'm on
resolution.
fire right now. How do you do it? You download the T-Mobile app or whatever, and
You
just
have
buy it?
T-Mobile. You can go to T-Mobile.com, log in, and literally have them ship it to you.
Well, I
Is
have
this
my
gonna
parents'
happen
plan.
live? It's gonna happen live on the podcast.
Are you an authorized user? Because if you're not, you can't. You're going to have someone go with you if you're not a signed user.
That's probably why I haven't done it, because I keep needing
That
to
is
call
that
my
would
dad.
explain it.
Oh, you're still on your family's plan? Oof.
Yeah. It only would
Fair.
cost, I don't pay it, but it would only cost me $20 a month.
No, there you go. Well, depending on which model you get.
So long as you stick with the same phone
Yeah.
for 6 years.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's so funny.
Dude, like the iPhone,
That's-
the phone programs are so ridiculous now. It's like kids, they force you to buy them outright over 24 months. I'm like, you might as well just buy it outright. Just
Man,
don't
in high
even,
school, I remember phones were cool. Right now, I would just not be a cool person.
Yeah,
I'd be
you
an outcast.
have.
you're already not a
you
cool
have-
person with the iPhone 6. What are you talking about?
I know, right?
No, I remember.
My coolness is determined by the phone that I have.
It is.
I remember-
It's
I remember-
for
2014 cool.
I remember when we first started having cell phones. It was like when I started driving was when I got my cell phone, I think. But I remember, Nick, you had like a BlackBerry back when people had Blackberries. But I remember you just
I had
used
a
to take
Razor.
it.
That's cutting
The
edge.
Razor.
But it had a keyboard on it though, right?
Oh yeah,
it
I
looked
did
like a
have one of
BlackBerry.
those, yeah.
That was a BlackBerry, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So you had a
I don't think
BlackBerry.
so.
If it's
Well, I
weak,
thought
did
it-
it have the button?
All right, hold up.
The
I had
roller,
some
just
with
the
the
roller in the
keyboard.
center?
When the flip keyboards were cool, I had one of those.
No, it wasn't a flip. The one I'm thinking of had like a roller. Hold up.
Yeah, that's
you
a
see my
BlackBerry.
screen?
If it had a little ball on the phone, that's a
Did I
BlackBerry.
have that? I don't think I
Yeah, I
had
thought
one
you
of
had
those.
you
I
had
don't
something
remember
like you had like this, Nick. Look at my screen. Oops.
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't have a BlackBerry. I had it was like an off-brand, really shit BlackBerry. Like it was like a.
No, it's
It was
funny.
like when they. It was like when they make a product to sell it to old people when they don't know what they're buying.
Oh my god! Don't get me
They
started.
trick them.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. So
Yeah.
I remember.
Those
I remember you.
DVDs at like there were DVDs at Sears that like the packaging would look like another movie, so they would buy the
Oh yeah.
Not
There's so
good.
many rip-off movies. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm looking at a BlackBerry
People
Curve.
buy those for their grandkids, thinking they're buying the real
hold
thing.
on.
That's the
All right,
phone
hold on.
that I had. The phone is that DVD.
Yes. So I'm looking at the BlackBerry Curve. It is $15 right now, and there has been 5 people that have viewed it this hour. So people are shopping. Here's the thing, though. I remember you had a phone similar to this. This is in high school.
Yeah.
So this is like when we first started getting cell phones, and I was still kind of new to the concept of having an expensive device like in my pocket. So like I had a flip phone. It was like it would have broke the floor if I hit the floor. But I was so afraid that it would break the phone that I was real careful. Nick wasn't like that at all. I remember Nick being like, "Damn it, stupid phone!" And he'd just chuck it, and it would fly, and it would hit the ground, and it would just blow up into a bunch of pieces. Like the battery would fly out, and it would just be like, he's like, "Dang it!" He'd throw it, and I just hear the phone go, like.
Dude, I miss the old school phones.
That's the reason
Like,
I remember
the
the phone, because I
durability.
remember seeing you throw it, and it was like, and just blew up when it hit the floor.
Yeah, it's broken in millions of pieces. I loved it. But then when I remember dropping my iPhone, I was walking at school and I like lost my grip. And I remember my mind going into slow motion, like as it was falling out of my hand. It was like, I remember it flipped forward and then it did like a complete backflip like this. And then like just when it finished the flip is when it hit the ground and it smacked
Perfectly on the face.
perfectly on the face. The entire screen was just nothing.
If you want to,
No.
if you want to
think-
experience the,
I heard people walking by go, "Oh shit!"
if you want to experience,
Going like whack on the ground. Oh my god, that was
if you want to
That's
experience
so
the
funny.
entire process of grief in like 4 seconds, take your brand new phone and just drop it. Like you'll go through all the emotions within a split second.
Yeah, really.
Dude,
Slow motion. It's like denial. What are the stages of grief? Hold on. I'm gonna look this. Stages.
And now look
grief.
at this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like scars from me.
Yeah, that
buddy.
doesn't surprise me, dude. All right,
Buddy,
so
no.
here's your phone. Here's
Thanks,
the 5 stages of grief when you drop your phone. Denial. Did I really just do that? To anger. Damn it. To bargaining. Maybe I can fix. Hold on. Maybe it's not. And then like it's broken forever. Depression. And then acceptance.
Because you go to the store and
You go
just-
get a new phone.
Yeah. Oh my god, that does happen quickly when you drop it.
It hits the ground. You're like, why did I do that? And then bargaining is like, maybe it's not broken. Maybe it's not broken. Maybe it's not
It's okay.
depression.
It's fine.
broken.
It's fine. Oh no.
Knock on wood.
I imagine
I've never shattered the entire screen of my phone, but I went like 2 years, no scratches, and then I went to the beach. This shows you what my friends are like. I went to the beach with my friends, and my phone. I put my phone into a bag with other people's phones.
Oh no.
I don't know who it was, but someone threw their damn keys in there, and so the keys were just dancing around, and it just scratched the front of my phone, and it was the first time that it ever happened. And so I saw it. I took my phone out, and these are my friends. I took my phone out, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh no, it's scratched!" And they all laughed at me.
Dude, I remember. I'm
They
so bad at
all
like
laughed at
getting
me.
it fixed. I still have a scratch on my screen or a crack on my screen. And
Wait.
I remember one time
That's
I
not
was
the
like,
same phone.
"What? No,
That's
no.
not the same
It's
phone.
not- no, I had this crack on the screen for probably a year now. It's not the same phone that I dropped at school though. But I remember one time I had like before this one, I had a crack on the screen that went like up the middle, and the only thing that got me to change it is I had to go to the airport. I think I was flying to see Luke, and then I was on the way, and I'm like, oh no, my I was like, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, no, you can say whatever you want. Just know it's going to be on the internet.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna like I have my ticket on my phone, and then I have my ticket on my phone, and like the crack was where the barcode thing was, you know.
Oh,
So I was
that's
like,
going to
yeah,
interfere.
shit, I'm not gonna be able to get on the plane. And I was like frantically Googling, like, will I be able to get on the plane with the cracked
Wait,
screen?
but you
And
could
they're
get
like,
your
no,
phone.
no.
I was
So
going to say,
went
can't
to
you just
my
get your
screen replaced.
Can't you just get your
I'm
ticket?
saying that was
Okay.
no, I was
Okay, sorry.
driving to the airport, and that's what got me to change my screen is like that disaster. Like, I had that cracked screen for so long, and I just didn't do anything with it.
Dude, the 6 in comparison to like the 11 right now
I know,
is a rocket ship versus
I don't know
Masa
why I
Miata.
don't care so much. It's like the amount that I don't care about it is enough to, like, it's me not wanting to call my dad and say, hey, can you go to the Apple store with me and get an upgrade, or getting me off the plan.
It's
I
so funny
understand.
because your phone, the iPhone 7, or the iPhone 11, if the iPhone 11 is a rocket, yours is just a drone, like
I have
a
like a punch
toy,
buggy.
like a spark drone. Just that's it. Just
Let's put this in guitar amps terms.
You know, I
If
have
the
like
iPhone 11 is a high-end Fender amplifier, yours is the line 6
Yeah, the line 6.
amplifier.
the amp that. Here's the funny thing. Both Nick and I had that amp.
Oh, so did I.
Everyone
I had
gets
my
that
first line
amp.
6.
It's the
I just
first
sold
amp
mine
everyone
'cause I
buys.
got a
Is.
camper.
It's like, what's a good amp I should get for my first one? Like, dude, you don't have any money. Here's $60. You're good. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. You have an $80 guitar. Just don't. It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think of
The
other
second
comparisons.
goes a little bit more.
If the iPhone 11,
Is the
if the
Tesla.
iPhone 11 was
versus line 6.
if the
for
iPhone
guitars.
11 was a mansion, your phone would be like a box.
The outhouse.
It would be like a refrigerator box.
That's actually fairly accurate for the technology jump.
Hey, boxes can be fun. Have you seen that episode of SpongeBob where they have that like?
Did you really just say that? Was that
Imagination.
really? Hold up. Was that really your response? Your response was,
Yeah.
"Hey, boxes
can
can be
make-
really fun."
You know, homelessness is great, actually. If you just get a box, just like camping, it's great.
I'm like,
That's his
it's
excuse.
like let's repeat this. I'm gonna rewind. The iPhone 11 is like a mansion. The iPhone 6 is like a refrigerator box. And Nick goes, "Hey, you know what? Boxes are actually really fun.
I built a box that's the size of my sunroom once, and it was awesome.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just the context of what I was saying makes it kind of funny.
You have 16 gigs of storage.
We gotta make a better
have
analogy.
more than
It's like
60
a
gigs of
mansion
photos.
versus an outhouse. Because in an outhouse, you shit. There's shit in an outhouse. There's shit in my phone.
There's
your
so much
charger
I
even-
can't
does
fit
your
anything
phone
else on it.
Yeah, it's like
I'm at the point I want to drive over there, take your phone, smash it on the ground, and go, now you have to get a new one. Like,
yeah.
that's what
I'll
I would
show
do.
you.
someone should do
Show
that.
your misery.
What was it? We were talking about this, Nick, because I was saying that I'm like, I want this new camera lens. I need it. I need this camera lens right now. I just got to buy it. But then there's other things where I will keep the same thing for like shoes or something. Like I'll just,
Yep.
or no, you know what it
Yeah,
is? I cannot, I have the hardest time getting rid of like clothes because every single shirt that I have,
This shirt has a
every,
hole in it.
no,
I
let me
think.
finish. Let me finish. Every single shirt that I have that needs to be thrown away, all of them. This isn't one shirt. It's like I have a bunch of shirts, and every single one of those shirts, I'm like, no, I can't get rid of it. And it's like, why? Well, if I'm like painting or something, and it's like, you don't need 15 shirts to paint. I have 15 of them. I've never painted my entire life. I've never used one of them. And if I do paint, I'll forget that I have the shirt, and I won't even.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. I don't know why I keep them. I just don't want to go buy more clothes. Clothes shopping is so boring.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's genius.
I literally just look at the mannequins and I'm like, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna get that.
You just walk out with the
Very
mannequin.
Yeah.
You're like,
And
that
not the
mannequin looks
clothes,
pretty
just
good.
the mannequin. Like I take the clothes off, put the clothes back where they're supposed to go, and bring the mannequin with me. And I have a naked mannequin.
You just walk into the place and you're like, I'll take that. And they're like, which one, the shirt or the pants? No, what? No, the guy, the man, the guy.
And then my roommates are like,
Manny.
I thought you went clothes shopping, and I'm like, this makes great armor. So you can like, break it apart and piece it back together over your body, and suddenly you have like mannequin armor.
Now you're the mannequin man.
It's like the Michelin Man.
Mannequin man. I'm
a
called
man.
Manny.
Didn't they have like a meme of mannequins or something? Like where you
know.
sit still.
Dude, there's
while the
memes.
camera
There's
moves?
memes. Oh, there's a mannequin challenge, I think. Wait,
That's
let me
it.
just
That's what I was
look it up. Wait, how do you spell mannequin?
Just try it. and Google will fix it.
Mannequin? Mannequin?
Man, I
Mannequin?
can.
Mannequin. There it is.
Just do what?
Mannequin. Meme.
Oh, that's so annoying. Why do they spell
Let's
it
see
like
what we
that?
see. Oh, this
Hate that
guy.
word.
This guy is a mannequin.
Oh my god.
Remember this guy with the little mannequin head? Look at this meme.
Stokes.
Look at this one.
What about the mannequin challenge? Do the mannequin challenge.
No, that's not funny. But I'll look it up.
Just a bunch of people
I thought it was cool, like the way they filmed everyone being like standing still.
I
Yeah,
go
mean,
to the bathroom for 1 second.
They had some cool ones. Like they had concerts. I was like,
now we're
man,
looking up
they got that.
mannequins. This is the most random podcast ever. Hold on, mannequin meme.
Seriously,
I
we
wanna
went
find-
from serial to serial killers to me not getting a
I
phone.
swear, I can make a meme about the most random podcast ever.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, man.
Look at this guy.
Oh
Some
my
of these
God.
are. Oh,
This is you, Nick.
God, close it. Put it away. What? Which one?
Hey, look, walking away with the mannequin. This guy.
Oh, nice.
See?
Yeah, it's me.
All right.
I thought it was the guy dropping his phone.
All right, gentlemen. This has been the most random podcast ever. Lesson learned: if this is a great episode, good. If it is a terrible episode, you can blame everyone else who's supposed to be helping me on this podcast. I'm not bitter, but I'm a little salty.
I blame
new hosts are opening up. Submit your applications at.
Actually, that might be true. We'll see. Yeah, if you're basically okay, if you're interested in being in a podcast, just hypothetically, the Instagram is WAITSB Podcast. Send us a message and let's see if somebody ends up. So if I end up with some new hosts on here, I'm not firing anyone. Just be clear. We just started talking about who wants to keep doing this podcast and stuff. So just putting that out there. But yeah, let's wrap this up, guys. I appreciate you guys, all three of you guys jumping on last minute. That was good. That was fun. Let's wrap it up. So plugs. Jordan, do you mind starting?
Absolutely. Well, I'm a streamer with a little, I should say I'm one of 4 streamers on my little streaming company. Check us out at Rally Point Gaming on Facebook or Instagram, and we're on Twitter at Rally Point Gaming US for a bunch of shenanigans, a bunch of Tarkov, Call of Duty, and literally just about everything else. It's a crazy group of guys, and it's a lot of fun. So come and check us out, guys.
Hell yeah. Nice. Austin, what about you? You got anything you want to plug?
I have nothing to plug.
They have a wire.
Good. Oof.
Yep.
Do you have
Miracle, my
a
computer.
Do you
Wire
have
is Discord?
Discord?
I mean, wire goes twice. Discord.
I'm trying to use Discord to charge my
I
phone
don't have.
I want to plug Discord.
into Discord.
You just hold up a cord like I'd like to plug this in.
Oh my
There's
God.
too
I
many
should make
plugs.
Discord to work.
Marketing for
Stop!
Discord should put their LinkedIn profile as I plug Discord.
This is the way. This is the way, folks.
Discord. Stop. No. Okay, Nick, do you have anything to plug?
Sorry. Yeah, my band, Days Gone By, has some music everywhere. We hit 200,000 plays for our single "Give a Hoot, Don't
Woo!
Pollute" on Spotify.
Ooh.
Nice. So give a hoot. Give a hoot, don't pollute on Spotify. 200 plays. Nice.
I wonder what that song's about.
200,000 plays.
That's awesome.
You said 200.
I said, wait, how many plays is it?
200,000.
How many plays? 200,000.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
And,
I've had like multiple slips of the tongue. I think I'm just like, all right. Well, you can follow my Instagram at Luke Roxwold. That's LukeRockswold. That's also my Twitter. Like I said, you can follow our podcast. We are accepting, I almost said submitting, accepting applications, WAITSB podcasts. Gentlemen, thanks for being on the episode. This is where we do the outro music. 3, 2, 1, and outro music.